Austin Siereveld may stick around Columbus for 4 years, but considering the conditions around college football, who knows? But that's on way down the line. But one of the best offensive linemen in the country, Tony, into the fold, not surprisingly, but you were there for the commitment, and your thoughts.
Yeah, the number 8 interior lineman in the nation, according to 24/7. Not necessarily a surprise because he's an Ohio kid and he was deciding between Notre Dame, Alabama, and Ohio State. However, it's a little surprising in that right now, and I've mentioned this on my own podcast, Buckeye Weekly, where Ohio State has the top 3 Ohio offensive linemen committed for just the second time in the internet era, the first time since 2009. If everybody stays committed and they stay ranked the way they are, that they'll land the top 3 offensive linemen in the state. Now, not always do the top 3 offensive linemen in the state get offered. Sometimes the top offensive lineman in the state doesn't get offered. But when you've got a good group like this, to be able to land all of them with a first-year offensive line coach is a really good sign.
Pat, any thoughts on Siereveld or anything related to?
Well, I based on what Tony just said, I saw this Andrew Lind, who covers the Buckeyes for SI and does a good job there, tweeted this the other day, and I just think this is kind of a fun fact, piggybacking on what Tony said, that the last time Ohio State did get the state's 3 offensive linemen, it was Jack Mewhort, Corey Lindsley, and Marcus Hall. One of them was a second-round pick who became the highest-paid player at his position in the NFL. The other was a 2-year starter, and left his legacy by flipping off Michigan fans. And then Jack Mewhort had his career, obviously, too. So I just thought that was kind of funny that Andrew pointed that out, and then Tony brought it up. But no, big commit. I was talking with our Bill Kurlick yesterday about this, and basically my understanding is the rankings from what Ohio State thinks are a little bit low. I know I saw some people on Twitter kind of disenfranchised with where he's ranked nationally and whatnot. But rest assured, the Buckeyes did their homework here. You know, a kid locally that they can go see, Justin Fry and some of the other coaches can get out to take a look at. You know, they're not in a position to swing and miss on offensive linemen right now. So this was a guy that they made sure, rankings aside, and not that the rankings are bad, but that this is a guy that they wanted and were ready to take into this class.
And when the Ohio kids are offered this early, they do it knowing they may commit. So they're not just going to offer Ohio kids to get into the game. They're already in the game. Like you can offer Florida kids till the cows come home, knowing that they're going to take a while to decide. If you offer an Ohio kid, you do so knowing they may take it right then and commit. So to do it this early, we're still 6 months out, 5 months out, or whatever, or 6 months out, 7 months out, thereabouts from the first signing day. So even before these guys play their senior seasons, and Ohio State's certainly confident in their abilities. And, right now it looks like 2 interior guys and possibly a tackle with Luke Montgomery. So it's spread across the offensive line pretty well.